Okay, so I recently did a mid-elo tier list for tanks, and I said that I was gonna do one for every role. So that's what this video is. As promised, the second part of the tier list, right? I have all the supports lined up here. So yeah. All right, so first off, we have Rocket. Again, like Rocket, I feel like he's such a weird character. Pretty much anybody can play him, right? You can't really go wrong. He has this gun right here. He has his orbs, right? His ultimate is decent, but it can get fried really quickly. It just depends on where you place it and who you're playing against. But he's overall good support. The only thing that's wrong with Rocket is that you're kind of forced to just heal, right? If you want to use your gun, you have to sacrifice your healing, right? Like you can't do damage while healing like a bunch of other supports can, so it's kind of unfortunate. And you heal slower, or you heal less than other healers, like main healers. Like you're not an off healer, you're not an off support, but you're also not like a main healer, you feel me? But he's not crazy in this rank, but some of the tech that you can do, bro, I don't understand why he has such crazy tech. Like I've seen some like bunny hopping clip of him going crazy. Like anyway, I don't think he's that crazy, but he's not a bad support at all, right? So B tier. All right, so now we have Mantis. Off support, you can't really run this character without triple support. I know people are doing it in high ranks, right? But this isn't high rank. We're in the mid ranks. So the only problem I have with this support is, again, people trying to run them in a 2 support comp. Like it's just not worth it. Like it's really hard to play around cover, and even if you do it right, your teammates won't do it right. So that's the only like bad side. But other than that, if you can get 3 supports, and not only 3 supports but 3 like supports that are like supposed to be in a 3 support comp, right? Like 2 off supports and like 1 main support. She has a bunch of utility, and even though she's really squishy, she does feel like she has some anti-dive capabilities, right? Her damage output is decent, right? The only thing that's kind of like difficult is just the fact that she's a projectile hero. It might be a little hard at distance, but like I don't think it matters, bro. Like she's just really good. She has a decent ult, and yeah. So at these ranks, even though she's a triple support victim right here, she's still A tier, bro. She's still really good, but she's just not crazy. I feel like you really need like a high, you just need to be really good on this character to make her work, and you need 3 supports, right? All right, so now we have Loki. You have to have a good second support to run him too. Like you can't have like a Jeff or somebody with like a bad ultimate, right? This ain't hate towards Jeff players, by the way, but his ultimate is only as good as whoever has the best ultimate. So when Gambit had the best ult, Loki's ult was as good as his. Obviously you can just copy him, but this character, like if it's a good Loki, like I promise you, you're never touching this character. Like it's really crazy how good some Loki players are, right? But in these ranks, I don't think they're ever really too much of a problem, right? But I can't really compare him on his own. Like there's rarely a Loki in these ranks that like stands out. It's pretty much just like the main support, and then Loki's always at their side. Like he's like the right hand man, right? Like he's not as good as a king, but he's still the right hand man, you feel me? Right, so in these ranks, I still feel like he's A tier, bro, but I don't think that the Loki players in this rank really, I don't think they're as good as the Mantis players, right? But Mantis still like triple support. You can run Loki in a 2 support comp, but he has less flexibility because his ultimate is only as good as whoever he can copy. Even if you have like a bad support to copy, like let's say you do have a Jeff, you can go into the enemy backline and try to copy one of their supports, but it's risky. Like I don't know, bro. Now we have Adam. Right now, this support, most people say that this is the hardest support to play. One, obviously he's an off support, right? So he's kind of stuck in triple support jail. But not only that, he needs crits in order to lower his cooldowns. You can't heal your team unless you hit these crits consistently. Otherwise you're just gonna have to like wait for them to die or something, right? But his utility is crazy. He has a mini support ult, which is right here, this soul bond, right? It basically just splits the damage, any incoming damage. Like let's say 4 players are soul bonded. If 100 damage comes, everybody takes that 100, but the 100 is split, so everybody takes 25 damage instead of just one person taking 100 damage, right? So it's pretty cool. The other cool part is his ultimate. His ultimate, obviously you can make some crazy plays with it, right? Like you can revive a whole team, but most of the time I feel like a lot of people try to get like that perfect 6-man ult when it's just not possible, right? Like it's just crazy. The people who play at him Adam usually are like pretty crazy in these rings, so like I have to give him their props, right? The craziest thing that happened to Adam is probably his movement buff, right? This man went from being in a wheelchair and having no movement to flight. Like I don't think people talk enough about how crazy it is, right? Absolutely nothing but walking, and then they immediately just let him be Superman, bro. Like this ain't crazy to y'all. Like nobody talks about how crazy this is, right? So I'd put Adam at B tier only in these ranks, please, okay? Only because he's just that difficult. I don't think that, you know, if you're in platinum or diamond, you could really make him look too much better. Adam players are consistent though. Like if you see an Adam, if you see somebody force an Adam, trust me, they're crazy on this character. All right, so Luna Snow, this character was actually my first main. Like if you look back at my, like when I first started playing this game, this is the character that I picked up, but only because I was new to hero shooters, and just the concept of having a whole role for just healing was crazy to me. Like I used to think that you were supposed to survive off health packs and stuff. This character just caught my attention. I chose it at like random because it was easier to aim with a hit scan character. But anyway, Luna Snow, you know, pretty much Nettie's child. But anyway, hit scan, she still has really good healing. I know that she kind of fell off the meta when Invis and Gambit were just like crazy overtuned, but I feel like you can still play Luna pretty decently. It's just like you just have to be good enough, right? Like I don't really play support. I only fail, right? I'm a tank player. I almost never have to fill DPS, right? So anytime I fail, I have to fill support. This is the character that I pick up, and it's really hard to play her, right? Like not only do you have to be smart with your cooldowns, but also your aim has to be on point, right? Like you're not gonna heal your teammates unless your aim is good. Like this character is harder to play than a lot of supports. You have yourself Snowflake, right? You have the teammate Snowflake, you have your shift, and then your ultimate. Your ultimate, it doesn't feel as good as it used to. I can't lie. It feels, I don't know, like it's decent, but sometimes the healing feels kind of weak. Like I don't know, like not while playing her. Like if you're playing her and you're ulting, it doesn't feel weak, but if you're playing with a Luna Snow and they're ulting, you feel like you could die any second. But anyway, I would probably put her at B tier, right? I think she's better than these two just because she's not a triple support victim, and she doesn't have that crutch of either you heal or you do damage. You can do both with her, and she has that piercing ability, so you can just line a whole bunch of people up and just do everything all at once. And also her healing output is better. Cloak and Dagger, this is the only support that I feel like you should be consistently banning, right? Like I'm gonna talk about Gambit right now just because of that statement, but Gambit, he at the very least has a breakpoint, right? He's 250 HP. If you play dive, you should be fine, right? Cloak and Dagger, she has a burst healing bubble. The cooldown starts as soon as she throws it down, so by the time this is over, you have like a 5-6 second cooldown. So like you really only have a 6-second cooldown on this, right? She has 2 terror capes, right? So Cloak can put 2 of these on you, and then I'm pretty sure it's like a 28% boost on whoever hits you. This fade can block like almost any ult, and this ultimate lasts forever, and the healing is crazy. Like this is the only support that I feel like if played right, like you shouldn't be able to kill her. Like I don't know, it's crazy. Now this character S tier, bro. Like I genuinely think this is the only permaban support in this whole game, bro. The only time I don't ban this character is when my teammate, they lock this character, right? Like I don't want to like make anybody mad, so I don't ban it. I don't ban a character if my teammates hovering it. So yeah. Now we have Ultron. All right, now Ultron, he's a hit scan flyer. Again, he's kind of like a triple support victim, and not only that, he only has the healing from his drones, right? And his ultimate, I've only really seen this used offensively. Like regardless of what rank you're playing in, they pretty much always use this ult offensively, right? Like they go and ult the backline. So this character doesn't have like a defensive ult. It has like, it can be used defensively, but the people who play this character pretty much always use their offense. In terms of the healing, this is probably the easiest support to play. You just put the drone on them. You can put 2 drones actually, and then just chill. All you have to do is rotate these drones around. They don't have a cooldown, right? So it's really easy to play. The only thing is obviously your aim, right? Because it's hit scan, but you still need to stay, because there's like the first part, and then there's that little explosion part. So you have to like make sure your tracking is on point. Like, I honestly don't think Ultron is that good in these ranks. I don't see how anybody would have trouble dealing with this, even if it was a problem, which like 99% of the times it's not gonna be a problem. So yeah, this character C tier. All right, now we have Invisible Woman. This character shot up to S tier last season because she got this self-shield ability, right? Say what you want about last season, but this season I feel like the self-shield is more of a crutch, and even the shield in general, than anything, because one, it heals really slow, right? Like, I'm pretty sure it's better to just hide until you see your other support than bring this ability out, right? Like, the only thing it's good for, obviously, it's blocking stuff, right? Like a normal shield, but the health, it having 200 HP, it genuinely gets deleted in like 1 second. Like, I learned how to play this character from this one creator. I'm gonna just put it up on screen, right? She had this video where like a guy, this might be a hot take, but I think Invisible Woman has like top 10 highest skill ceilings in this game, bro. Like, I know it usually goes to like DPS players, but this is me, a former DPS player. I'm now a tank player. This character genuinely has top 10 skill ceilings in this entire game, bro. But anyway, pretty much the only time I use the shield is either one, blocking ultimates, or two, like saving your teammates from death, right? So like, let's say this bot right here is my teammate. I'll try to heal them normally until I need to save them from the brink of death, like right here. Doing this though, last season it was really easy, right? You had 250 HP, you could save them and still be cool, right? Whatever, even if it broke. Right now, I swear to you, every time I pull this out, I don't even see it. It just gets like destroyed instantly. Like, the damage is crazy, but I don't think it has enough health to really be useful. You have to be really smart about it, right? But now I have to say some positive things, right? So one positive is the ult, right? Like, you don't even need to communicate with your teammates, just ult and they'll know exactly what this means, right? You don't have to, like, I don't know, tell them when you're ulting, bro. Just put your ult, everybody knows what this means, and you can hide, right? Like, you don't have to be in your ultimate. So like Luna, you're ulting, you're a huge target. They have a Magneto, you're dead, right? But with Invis, you can just ult, hide, and you have your shield, right? So like, the amount of utility that you can provide with this character, right? Like, you can handle flyers. Like, look at them. They just fall down. They have an Angela, bro. That's your job. Go handle that. They have a Wolverine, bro. Invis hard counters Wolverine, right? You can help an entire roll of people. You can help every tank player out there if you just learn how to play this character correctly, right? Like, look at that. Okay, so honest answer, this character is A tier. Very high A tier, right? But I don't think she's broken. She has some weak points. Like, again, I think that shield, giving people that shield and letting them get used to it and then making it so bad, like the healing is so low, I think it's more of a crutch. So I think right now she's A tier. I don't think she's broken. You can dive her with quite a few characters, but yeah. All right, now we have Jeffery. All right, so this character right here, bro, this character right here, I know there's a bunch of hate in the community for it. One, because the ultimate, like, you're just eating people, right? You're eating people and you're on a suicide mission to throw them off the map, right? Now, I recently started playing Venom and I like this character. I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of them people who go to the hero selection page just to request a Jeff player, right? And trust me, they're always looking. There's always a Jeff player out there. Now, the only thing that I have to mention is that this character has more like shenanigan tech than like any other character. Like, I don't understand. I can't even do it. Okay, right here. Like, this character has more shenanigan tech than actual tech, bro. Like, I don't understand it, right? But he can be played against dive, unless it's BP. BP is the only character who can really like make this character useless, but BP is kind of trash right now, so I think you're fine. But anyway, you can do good in a double support comp, right? I feel like this character is good. It's just the players. I think the players are the only thing that make this character kind of bad and give it like that bad reputation. But this character, like, the amount of utility, the amount of team ups you have, like, make this character so good. You have this right here where you have you tether yourself and you heal people with this, and you can heal like your whole team with it, right? Then you have this right here, a sprinkler of health, bro. Like, come on, bro. A team up with a meta character right here. And then you have this, which I just found out that you can avoid a bunch of damage by just being on this character's back, right? So yeah, I don't think it's crazy though. Like I'm not gonna overglaze this just because I get a free ride. You feel me? All right. So if played right, this character is S tier. Yes, S tier. I think he's better than Invis, right? The only thing that holds this character back is the people, which is the only reason, since this video is specific to mid ranks, the only reason he's right here is because the people in this rank like love to be but on this character specifically. Like they could be the best Invis you've ever seen. As soon as they hop on Jeff, like they start throwing and stuff, bro. All right, now White Fox. All right, now White Fox, she's kind of interesting because she's really new, so I haven't had that much time to play her, but like she's used like pretty often, right? So anyway, this character has a really like strange ultimate. Like look at this, bro. It's a giant fox. Like it can heal and it can do damage like at the same time, right? She has like a melee form right here, which is crazy. Like if you get caught by this, bro, like I play Venom, so obviously just a magnet for abilities. Like if you get caught in it's kind of like scary seeing a support like do this to you. I really like what White Fox players, right? Like they do their job and they do it well. Like I can't really say too much about this character just because she's so new, so I just don't know. The only thing you have to watch out for, just in case you're playing Venom, is this ability, because obviously it can cancel your ultimate, right? So I think she's A tier, right? Like if you see a White Fox, you can't really go wrong with the White Fox on your team, bro. All right, so now we have Heal Pool. All right, so I learned a little bit more about this character since the last video, mostly because I said I didn't know how to play this character. But a bunch of people started giving me tips, right? Like apparently all Deadpool is just tracking. Like if you have decent tracking, apparently like you'll be fine on him. But they also told me that support pool wasn't really worth it, right? I'm pretty sure the only thing support pool is worth is just getting your upgrades faster for like DPS or tank pool. But regardless of just any of that, you still never see anybody like waste this character on support. They pretty much always go tank or DPS pool, right? Even like really good like Deadpool's pretty much never play support pool. They only play DPS and tank pool. But even playing against them, like this character isn't crazy, right? So I wouldn't rank him too high, probably B tier. All right, now we have Gambit. All right, now Gambit at first, he kind of seems like an overwhelming healer to learn, right? Like he has just a bunch of abilities, right? It looks crazy, but he's actually really simple to use. All you have to do is manage your cards. Anyway, the healing is decent, but the craziest part about this character is the ultimate, right? Like whoever you grab, which you can grab your whole team, by the way. You can give everybody a damage boost, a jump boost, you give them a movement boost, and you heal them. I don't know if I mentioned the healing, but all that in one ultimate. So he just enables his entire team. Like I knew this character was crazy when I started seeing Thor players consistently get like 2, 3, 4Ks on ultimates just by comboing the ultimates, right? Like the scariest part about this ultimate is that people combo it with their own ultimates. Like it was terrifying last season. This season, like I mentioned earlier, this character has 250 HP, which is a breakpoint, right? It's a breakpoint for anybody diving him. I think he's still S tier, but I don't think he's as crazy as Cloak and Dagger. Again, it's just the ultimate, right? And even if you go ultimate for ultimate, if you pair them against each other, I think you'll survive fine in either. He has a breakpoint, right? I don't think he's as crazy as he was last season. And even in these ranks, you can counter him. You can dive him. You can play poke and just bug the hell out of him, and I think you'll be fine.